All right, welcome back to my channel. Hey man, like the video and subscribe. I need some support from the grassroots, all right? See, I love the hate for the white supremacists, but y'all should be turning me up. I got 700 views on that last video, and it's not even cracking 20 likes. Not even 10 likes last time I checked. Y'all need to show me some love for real. Don't just look at my Jason Black video, subscribe, and don't watch none of the other content. Come on now. I do like the people that did like the video, but come on. It's not begging for likes, it's just straight up. If you like my channel, if you actually authentically like my content, you better show some damn support. Anyway, breaking news, man killed mother by kneeling on her neck until she was dead, decapitated her, and buried her in front yard. This is in South Dakota. And one more thing before we get into the video, right? I'm looking at this page, right? Twitter. I expose racists and pedos. Now this guy has had his page taken down multiple times for not, violating community guidelines. He violated not being anti-black guidelines. He violated not being a coon guidelines, right? So you might get people over here talking about what exactly does this have to do with race or children? So get this. On Twitter, on Instagram, on all forms of social media, it has been nothing but racism against black people all the time. And one way that they do that is putting a spotlight on all the black crimes that are caught on film, all the black crimes that are put in the news, every type of black crime. But you don't hear shit about the white crimes. This, what I'm about to give you right now, is the first time you've ever heard this story, guaranteed. If you go to this guy's page, these crimes that you're gonna see on his page, you have not heard of it. You do not see that shit on the news. You don't see this shit on Instagram pages. You don't. And it's crazy because, I ain't finna rant. Let's just get into the video. Man kills his mother George Floyd style, then decapitates the body.
Is in the Cottington County.
God damn, that's loud.
County Jail, accused of murdering his own mother.
Fair use, YouTube.
And Sydney Hoyer has new information on the investigation from the Attorney General and court documents. Good evening, Sydney.
Good evening, Lauren. According to court documents, Bowen Fladland admits to kneeling on his mother's neck until she died and then cutting off her head with a tool. It wasn't the first time he attacked his mother.
We believe it.
36-year-old Bowen Fladland is charged with first and second degree murder. Attorney General Marty Jackley says he killed his mother, Marlene. She was found dead in the front yard of her home, which she shared with Bowen in Clark.
We are in the process of gathering.
She shared her home with him. Just imagine that. You're old ass woman. You've probably been raising this man child his entire life. He never graduated to adulthood. And that's your child. You're just trying to care for him. You're trying to make sure that at this age, at this point, you're just trying to see him breathing until you're done breathing, right? And this motherfucker takes an argument too far, or you keep reminding him that he needs to get a steady job and get some children so he can continue the legacy and all that. And he ends up killing you. Just imagine that. That's why, I ain't finna rant.
Gathering evidence, items of evidentiary value. There'll be an autopsy. This was a beheading case.
Bowen has a long arrest history, which includes a 2023 assault.
Hold on, because they want to skip that fast. That real fast. Bowen has a long arrest history that includes the following charges: possession of marijuana, a pound or more with intent to distribute, and ingestion of substance other than alcohol. Dismissed. He got that case dismissed. Now this guy must have been ratting his ass off. That's the thing, man. That's another thing. Men don't respect snitches in general, but it's like, why is it only in the black community that snitches ever get stitches? In other communities, these niggas be ratting, they be telling it all. They be telling it all, and they don't get no type of harm done to them. This nigga had a pound or more on him and he started ratting. That's the only way I could think that he would ever get a case like that dismissed. Burglaries 3rd degree, pled guilty. DUI, pled to a lesser charge. Ingestion of controlled substance, suspended execution of sentence. Possession of marijuana 2 ounces or less, pled guilty. Escape from custody 1st degree, dismissed. So this motherfucker slaps on the wrist, slaps on the motherfucking wrist.
23 assault.
On Easy Street.
In that case, court documents say he grabbed his mother by the throat and pushed her onto a bed. She says she became lightheaded. The next day, documents say he grabbed her throat again and pushed her against the fridge. When Marlene managed to escape and hide, she heard him digging through the silverware drawer. She opened the door to see what he was doing. Court documents say Bowen was holding 2 butter knives and said he was going to kill her. In that case, Bowen was convicted of aggravated assault and received a 10-year suspended sentence, meaning he didn't have to spend time in prison as long as he didn't break the law again.
It is fairly common for us to see in criminal activity when somebody begins a pathway of violence, how it escalates, which is why I feel it's so important that these issues are addressed early on in a criminal history, that we need to make sure we do everything to keep the public safe.
2 months.
Yeah, what translation? Early on, throw the motherfuckers in jail and give them football numbers like you do black people all the time. That's what that guy wants to say, but he can't bring himself to say it. This guy should have been doing a 10-year, 20-year long sentence on the shit that he was doing. That's what you would do. That's what you would do if his skin color was the same as mine.
Months ago, Bowen was accused of violating probation and a warrant was issued for his arrest.
We've made the charging decision based upon information at the scene.
Yeah, what he's just whatever. So yeah, another day. So yeah, Trump pedophiles. Let's see this real quick. This hashtag real quick. Little detour we're gonna do. Yeah, gotta. You gotta swallow that pill. You gotta swallow that pill. I ain't gonna lie, and I know a lot of y'all hate me for this. Yeah, I voted Trump. I could sit here and lie to you and be like, oh, I didn't vote for him. Oh, I just said no. I did it because I wanted the immigrants out. Not immigrants, the illegal immigrants out. I wanted the border secured. I wanted immigrants to stop getting all the benefits that really we should be getting. That's foundational Black Americans, all that money that they're giving to illegal immigrants, all that money they give to other groups. If I was thinking in my head, if they get X'd out in some way, or they get minimized in some way, we can get some more leeway, we can get some more fucking funding, we can get some more something as the American people, bare fucking minimum. But so far it's been a shit show. Because it's one thing to just not release the files, but it's another thing to be like, oh man. And it's not even one thing to not release the files. You literally promised that shit. You literally promised. You should have never addressed it. But you promised that you will release the Epstein files, release the client list, and now you're saying there's no client list. I think it was Kash Patel talking about, oh, the client list, the files, it's on my desk. Something along those lines. Something along those lines. And now it's just like, oh, there's no list. You know why? Because on that client list, you're gonna see October 1st to October 16th, Donald Trump. December 1st to December 18th, Donald Trump. You're gonna see Trump all over that client list is what I'm trying to say. So you're just gonna say there's no client list? That's some shiesty ass business right there. That's some shiesty ass business right there. And the economy's not getting any better? The only way I will be like, fuck y'all, I don't regret voting for Trump, is if I hit it big in the stock market. And even then, that's because I fucking did my work, he's making it real like the market kind of wonky. But if you know what you're doing, you can navigate through it. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry that you raised such a sorry piece of shit, whatever this woman's name is. I'm sorry that you had to be the bearer of this man child right here. The dude just could not grow up.